So that's my sketchbook there. And these are, just clearing out some space here. These are some of my sketches I did last night with my pen in like it's like a square sketchbook, and just ideas I'm getting for paintings, and maybe even thinking, I know I don't want to mention the word, but thinking about cards for later in the year. I like making cards now and again for my friends or neighbors, or just to add to my actual cards collection as well. So there's a couple there that are quite wintry looking ones, like this one as well. This one, she's kind of skating along. And what I've done actually is I've been sketching over some old drawings that I've drawn in the past. So here you could probably see a little bit of a scissors that I drew randomly on a piece of paper, or not very well, but there's a girl flying here with a cape thing. So I've kind of sketched over these and abstracted these quite a bit, so I really like the way they look. I was drawing quite a lot of portraits with the girls quite close up, and I decided I needed to get back to showing more of a narrative of them doing something other than just looking at their face. You can kind of see that there's something more going on. So I really like this one as well. I like the lines on it. I would love to just print them like that actually. And so like I was saying, on the back of some of these, because I'd sketched on either side. Let's see if I've got, I like this. So I've got sketches on some of them on the back, but I'm not really bothered about that. If they're framed, they don't really make a difference. But so I would be up for selling that at some point. This is of a little girl, and you can't see her fully yet because I've got things that I've drawn in the background, but she's basically like she's at the beach. So there's some boulders here, and she's got a little surfboard, and you can see her legs if you just follow that down with her swimming costume and her swimming hat. So I was very tempted to put little bits of hair sticking out, but I like the way she looks just like that. Probably upset because I put her buns into the hat, but I really like that one. And then I've got this one also of supposed to be, well, it can be a winter scene because they've got kind of scarves on and things, or it could just be a windy, rainy day walking the dog. So I really like these a lot, and I thought maybe I should try doing another one on this actual video while I'm sitting here. So I've got this old sketch that I did some time ago, and what I was doing was basically just going over the paper over and over again, trying to kind of cover up the back. I'm doing all sorts of stuff, just trying not to think too much about it. Trying to disguise what's at the back as much as possible. Trying to go with the way I've been drawing my characters and adding bits and just going on. I mean, this maybe has slightly more than some of the other, but then not too much so that I don't get an opportunity to build on whatever my character is going to be. So I might just do another little character on the beach. I might have two of those at the moment, so I'm gonna see if I can get her in here, and then her hat. So these are a lot of fun. I seem to love drawing more in the middle of chaos than actually on a blank piece of paper, and I think I'm remembering now a lot of artists actually say that fear of a blank piece of paper and what to start doing. But if you have an idea, then it's a lot better. So you can't really see what I'm drawing at the moment. It's a little girl, and I have an idea for a little friend that I'm going to give her. I've got her swimming costume there. I put a close-up neckline. So it's just building until you see the ink pen basically have more control over. It's bare feet really. And think out of her eyes going. So you can see how I kind of disguised this piece of paper and just started drawing over it. And I'm taking the sketch before as kind of part of the texture on the new piece of artwork. Wow. I'm so happy to be able to have woken up at this time to actually do this. Because, yeah, I've been learning a lot recently that life is too short to not do what it is that's in you to do. So I said to myself, I'll be waking up earlier and trying to actually be creative a lot more. So this is part of that. So you can see that coming out now. So I want this to be kind of part of my schedule, that I do these drawings that make me kind of think about the narrative of my actual pieces. And all this as well is to kind of inform my thinking process for when I start my paintings, because I have this idea of what I want to create and I am trying to work my way there. So that's what's going on right now, is all these pieces are of a training ground, I mean, for where I'm going. Not had any waves. I'll do some more boulders here. I was actually going to do a little dog here. I really like these dogs I've been doing, so I'm going to stick another one in here with his big eyes looking at her. He's looking at her attentively because it's like, right, where should we go next kind of thing. I'll just, yeah, actually just remember that really tiny legs, so I'll just do that. And his tummy. It's gonna have a little dog collar there. So it's kind of like, and then what I would do if I wanted to, obviously to kind of clarify what's going on, would be to kind of take some parts out with gesso. If I wanted to, I could try that on another thing actually, but I love the way the sketch is. So on this hat, I'm trying to think of what design to put on this hat. So I love my circles. And see how that's. So this is just a lovely sketch, and I'm trying not to be scared. You know, initially when you start, you're like, oh, what am I going to put on this page? You're looking at it and it looks so daunting, but you have to just do it. Just get in there and start doing it. It's the only way you're going to find out. It's the only way you're going to find out what it's like. It's like a bus that's to a destination, and if you don't get on the bus, you're not going to see that destination. So I've done that, and I'm thinking I really would like to add some waves, and I'm in my brain trying to calculate how to add waves. Technically these could have been waves. They're a bit close to them, isn't it? I could have. I don't want to kind of do anything that looks too fake, so I'll just leave that alone. But yeah, and then we could do the shadow for the rocks a little bit. So I thought I would just wake up this morning and do a quick video sketch of this, and maybe inspire people to use up their old sketchbooks, because that's something that I'm finding. I'm going back and I'm integrating my old work into my stage now, and so you're able to see all the things you're seeing in the background, but I would maybe put clouds up here and build this up. Some sort of a cloud. And then maybe I would say, right, it's trying to rain on the beach. That may mean it's time to go in. The walk is over, the beach time is maybe over. This is actually reminding me of the last time I went to the beach and it rained. So this is very possible to be on the beach and it rains. Very possible indeed. So, I mean, you can decide to color that out if I wanted, but it's also to kind of try and all sorts of things could be added into this, but I don't want to make it too busy. Even though I'm saying that I've got this, I could push some of this back with gesso, and that's kind of where I'm going with the drawings. So let me see. So usually I would put the reflections in their eye. So I hope you can see this. The lashes. So yeah, I think that's basically it. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you can, because it's really great when, you know, you're able to kind of catch up on the videos that I'm creating, and I'm trying really hard to start this new thing of investing more time in my work. So the recording is a way of marking that as well for me. So I will be back with another session of this, because I totally love the way that these are going, and I have more pages on my sketchbook to use up. So I'll speak to you soon, and have a great day.